3, 2, 1.
It's the Puff and Steph Podcast.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to another week of fun. Puff and Steph hanging out on your listening device. Thank you very much for being part of the show. We hope you had an amazing weekend, and we're glad you're here with us for another week of the podcast experience. Very glad to have you. Steph, are you getting ready to go coach or something? What's going on? That seems like a very official field hockey shirt.
Yeah, no, I actually just got back from a game. But this is like one of my favorite shirts to wear because I feel like it's very coachy and it makes me look like official.
Oh, yeah, it's totally coachy. It's absolutely coachy. See,
well, thank you.
What?
Go ahead.
No, you go.
Well, I was just going to say I need shirts that make me look official and coachy because I'm still at that point in my life where people think that I'm like 16 and they're like, excuse me, sweetie, is your coach here? And I'm like, I am the coach. So I like to wear things that clearly stand out as like, I am a coach, not a 16-year-old.
Does it say coach on the back or anything like that?
It doesn't, but like the girls never wear collared shirts. So it's pretty like it stands out.
Gotcha. It's like when I coached high school baseball, you wear like a baseball uniform. Like I'm in baseball pants, I'm in a jersey, I'm in a jacket. I mean, nobody ever said, hey, where's your coach? Because it's pretty obvious. I looked like I was in my 30s, coaching in my 30s. But, you know, maybe one time it could have happened. Maybe, probably not. Wow, that's a big JV player. Wow. What'd they feed him? Today's show brought to you by Freisinger Hyundai, right on the price, right on the pike. 2020 Elantras, Sonatas, Konas, and Santa Fe's, all 0% APR when you finance through Hyundai Motor Financing. And they'll take people with good credit, bad credit, any credit situation. Freisinger Hyundai wants to put you into the Hyundai of your dreams. They've got some amazing-looking ones. Steph got to drive one for a couple of days. Changed your life. Completely changed your life.
Oh, I loved it. When they were like, hey, your car's done, I was like, oh.
Keep it.
Does it mean I have to come get it and give you the tungsten back?
All right, I can't pick it up till next week. Thanks, guys. Just hold on to that for me, please. Appreciate you. So I don't know if you heard about this or not, because I don't know how much you follow tennis, but American tennis professional Danielle Collins was losing her French Open quarterfinal match against Sophia Kenin on Wednesday. It was a pretty intense match. I watched it. Don't know if you did. But anyway.
Sure you didn't.
All right, I did. But still, I could have been watching it. Anyway.
You could have.
She was losing her match, and she was like, I know what the problem is. My boyfriend is here. She kicked her boyfriend out of the player's box in the early stages of the second set. She yelled at him. She literally, during the match, sit in a different spot. I don't like when you sit there. Apparently, she wanted him to get out of her sight. She didn't want to know where she is. She didn't want to look at him while she played. She said, I'm distracted. So the guy hurried down the steps and out of sight before later reappearing on the opposite end of the court. And it actually worked for a second. She won the second set after losing the first one, but then she lost the third one, and it really didn't matter. But were you... You know, we talked about coaching sports. We both played for a long time. Were you ever nervous about, like, a boyfriend coming to watch you play or anything like that?
Yes. In high school, I dated the same guy for, like, almost 3 years. And, of course, I thought we were going to get married and live happily ever after.
Yeah, totally.
And he was a football player, so most of the time he was at practice or something and couldn't come. But every once in a while, I know he was coming to the game, and I would like always be looking for him. But in my head, I'm like, don't look for him. It doesn't matter. But of course, in my head, I wanted to know where he was sitting, and then I would get really nervous. Even about like, not even just how well I was playing, but even if the ball wasn't near me, I'd be like, do I look dumb right now? Am I running weirdly? Like I was just overthinking it.
You know, this is kind of funny, and it hits home for me because I played hockey, right? And I did not go to a school that played hockey. Both my brother and I played club. So we didn't play with anybody that we went to high school with, or everybody was going to other schools. They met up and they played this club league. And it was a decently high level club. So I was a pretty solid goaltender. in ice hockey for a few years, and I was dating a girl in high school, and she's like, "Hey, I'm coming to your game," and I was like, you gotta understand, nobody in high school had ever seen me play before.
Because it was a club team, it wasn't a school team.
Right.
Right.
So I never really talked up myself or anything, but I played for teams that were pretty good. And I was like, oh, this is awesome. Like, I'm going to play great because I'm good at what I do. So she's going to go back and tell everybody at school how awesome I am at this sport of hockey that nobody knows anything about in my school. I let in 5 goals that game. 5. Now, if you know anything about ice hockey, real hockey, not field hockey, 5 goals is a lot of goals to let in.
That's a lot for field hockey too.
And she's like, "Oh, is that good?" I was like, "No, we lost. We lost like 5-1. I sucked.
Is that good?
I sucked." And then she came to another game like a couple weeks later, and I let in like 4 goals. And I said, "You can't come to any other game." Because I'm not even lying when I say every game except the 2 she came to, it was like 1 goal, 2 goals, 3 goals at the most.
Wow. So you were really nervous when she was there.
It's the only thing I could think of is I was nervous. I don't know what I was trying to do. So it was bad. It was really bad. So she was not allowed to come. So I totally understand where this tennis player is coming from.
Yep. I get it. It makes me nervous too.
100%. I don't know if you heard about this, but you got to do it for the gram, right? A guy fell off a cliff in Arizona and died while taking pictures. He was trying to take a selfie on a cliff, fell off the cliff, died. I don't know if you heard about that. It happened last week.
No. That's horrible.
Doing it for the gram, doing it for the likes. Here's the thing. When they went to retrieve his body, they found another body. Yeah.
What? Just like laying there next to him?
Yeah. It looks like someone else was trying to take pics for the gram, and they fell too.
Oh my gosh. This isn't like funny. I'm not like laughing at it. And you don't want to mock them because they are no longer with us.
They're dead.
But
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
come on.
No, you don't mock them. You use this to try to get it into the heads of other people that stop doing things for likes. They absolutely mean nothing. They mean nothing. Unless you're a influencer and maybe the amount of likes you get does, affect your wallet. That's a very, 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 very small percentage of people out there.
Right.
They do exist, but there's nothing that I've read that says this guy is one of those people.
Yeah, I don't think so.
But it goes back to how a lot of us view our self-worth right now. We're like, wow, how did I only get 15 likes on this picture? That's crazy. This is easily a 60 like picture right here.
Yep. Now, Puff, be honest. Have you ever deleted a picture or a post because it didn't get as many likes as you thought it would?
You're breaking up. What?
That's what I thought.
What? Hello? So did
you can hear me.
Yeah. I've done it. You know what? I don't think I've actually done it on my personal page. I have done it on the Puff and Steph page. I did it back in the day on the radio station page.
Yep.
I may have done it on my DJ Puff Facebook page. But after a while, like, I haven't done it in a long time. I just stopped. Like, if people enjoy it, that's awesome. I hope people enjoy it. If people don't see it or if people don't like it, then that's whatever. I stopped doing that. But I'm not gonna pretend like I haven't done it.
Right. No, and it was like for professional reasons. So that's different than just deleting something on your personal page.
What about you?
I've done it on professional pages too, because I did the social media account like for the radio station and like for the Senators for a while. And I've done it there because I'm just like, okay, this isn't doing well. And honestly, sometimes it's like the weird algorithm.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I'm going to delete it and repost it. And then it usually does better at that point.
Yeah, no, I don't think I would tell you if I did it personally. I don't think I have. I don't think I have.
I don't think I have either, but I've definitely overanalyzed it and like like change, like I've gone back after it's posted and like changed like the way I worded something to make it sound better.
You know, talking about this out loud, don't you feel dumb?
A little bit.
Yeah, good. We made ourselves feel dumb. Hey, good start to the week, everyone. How we do normally like to start the week is with Misconnection Mondays, and that's coming up next.
It's the Puff and Steph Podcast.
Freisinger Hyundai, a refreshingly different car buying experience. Freisinger Hyundai dedicates itself to customer satisfaction. From the initial sale to the maintenance you'll need during the life of the vehicle, Freisinger Hyundai treats you like family. Check out their large selection of both the latest Hyundai lineup to certified pre-owned and used vehicles. Come see how Freisinger Hyundai drives the difference and tailors the purchase process to your needs. Right on the price, right on the pike. Freisinger Hyundai, 6115 Carlisle Pike, Mechanicsburg, 717-766-8422. During this time, many are out of work and struggling just to get by. It's good to know that your friends at Capital City Buy and Sell in Harrisburg have your back. If you're in need of extra help during the pandemic, you can pawn or sell unwanted or unneeded items that you may have laying around your house, including jewelry, electronics, tools, musical instruments, and a whole lot more. Capital City Buy and Sell is open 7 days a week, and they're always paying cash. Plus, they have low pawn interest and terms if you aren't quite ready to say goodbye to your item just yet. Capital City Buy and Sell, 3517 Walnut Street, Harrisburg. Online at harrisburgpapawn.com. Great news, everyone! American Shaman of PA's doors are back open for normal operations, and they're ready to bring you the much-needed relief that you've been waiting for. They care about their customers, and their customers keep coming back for more. Steve K says, American Shaman products drastically decreased my back pain and relieved my stress in just 1 month. Thank you. Stop by your local American Shaman of PA store for a free CBD sparkling water and free samples. Find their locations and more at hempushealth.com.
Do you love saving money but hate buying one of those coupon books filled with places you'll never go to? Well, here comes Quick Save Coupons to save the day. Quick Save Coupons is an app where you can find savings for restaurants, stores, and experiences that you will love. And here's the best part. It's free. No big coupon books to buy, no websites to give your information to. Quick Save Coupons will show you all of the savings in your area right on your phone. Just go to Google Play or the App Store and download the Quick Save Coupons app. Then start saving money on many of the places you already go to.
Now back to the Puff and Steph Podcast.
We do it on Mondays. We try to help Central Pennsylvania find love or let them know that someone's been appreciating from a distance. Stalking, I mean, call it what you want. Misconnection Monday begins right now. Steph, what did you find on Craigslist?
All right, first up, we have Vine Street Rudders. This one happened in Middletown. This was yesterday around noon. Noticed each other as soon as I walked in. You were waiting for food. Thought you were an attractive woman. I wanted to compliment you on your rain boots. As you looked one more time on your way out, you also looked at the tat on my leg. Tell me what the tattoo is of if you happen to see this.
Compliment you on your rain boots?
That's exactly what I was just going to say. Like, is that, like, do guys find that sexy or something? Because, like, I love rain boots, but I never thought they were attractive.
It all depends on what they are. I mean, maybe there's special rain boots that we've never seen before. Maybe they had a cool pattern on them. I don't really know. But if a guy complimented... Okay. Steph just shows us her rain boots. Those are cool.
Are they, like, would somebody compliment me on these?
Yo, girl, them rain boots, though.
They're sparkly. I mean, they're kind of fun, but I've never really gotten, like, complimented on them.
Those rain boots really bring out your butt.
That's probably what he was getting at. Let's be honest.
Haircut, Sport Clips, Lancaster. It was my first time getting a haircut at your location. You gave me the MVP special cut. Let me tell you that you were the real MVP.
Oh my gosh. Could we be any more cheesy?
I knew I wasn't going to get through that without giggling like a little dork. We are both Cowboys fans, and we talked like we were on a first date. Message me your name in the response. All right. Couple of things. One, Cowboys fans, I hope you die alone. Okay. Two.
Yep.
Two. Her whole job is to, like, cut your hair and keep a conversation going. like a first date might go, right? Like, what are you into? You're a Cowboys fan? I'm a Cowboys fan. That's crazy. What do you do for a living? Where do you live? What are you interested in? That's small talk that is made while getting your hair cut. Duh!
That's what hairdressers do.
Yeah, it's just one of those things. I could tell you were into me because you kept asking questions like what I did for a living and what football team do I like. Or maybe it's football season, so hairdressers use the fact that you're a dude at a Sport Clips and are going to go ahead and assume that you like sports, and the most popular sport in America is football, so she asks you about football!
Right, she wasn't exactly like proposing to him. She was just making small talk because he was in her chair.
Or maybe she's in love with you. We don't know.
She might be. This next one, Campbell Starbucks Silver Saturn. We were both getting coffee this morning. You were in, you could guess this, black workout stretch leggings. You are absolutely incredible. I would love to buy you lunch or a drink after work. I don't know if you are attached, but honestly, it doesn't matter to me.
Yes.
Tell me what is on your feet that I was able to see as you walked away.
Your cool
no
rain
matter
boots?
what. You absolutely made my day.
Maybe it's
Yeah, did she have cool rain boots too?
Yeah, probably. Oh, yoga pants. Once again, bringing people together. The reason why they were invented. Which leads me to my next one. The girl in Target with the yoga pants.
Oh my gosh, another one.
This is in Hanover. To the girl in the yoga pants. Hold on, let me read this. To the girl in the yoga pants. You noticed I was checking you out and made sure to give me a good tease. Did she really, bud?
But she was probably just walking.
I just wanted to say that I would have blank. I can't read this next statement.
Oh, okay. So we can use our imaginations.
Feel free to use your imaginations. He was very forward and descriptive of what he wanted to do to this perhaps respectable, perhaps not young lady.
And it's not family friendly. Got it.
Nope. So that's your Misconnection Monday. Once again, yoga pants win the day. But
always.
We have a new challenger to yoga pants, and that challenger, rain boots.
Rain boots, baby. I'm going to wear mine all fall. I hope somebody compliments them.
Just like, I'm just walking around trying to find a man in rain boots.
What if I wear yoga pants and rain boots? That should be like the ultimate duo.
You just have a bunch of dudes like, see that girl over there? We're gonna read misconnections about Steph every single week. To the blonde in the rain boots and yoga pants. I am in love with you. Let me buy you some sort of boat or other mechanical vehicle.
I accept.
All right.
I accept.
This is an interesting story. 2 young guys were going door to door in California asking for money for the Covina High School football team. They knocked on the door and told the homeowner, me and my partner are raising money for Covina High School football. We're working really hard. The homeowner said, it's funny you bring that up because I know for a fact you guys don't go to Covina because I'm the coach at Covina.
No.
The scammer went on to claim that he was a running back on the football team. The homeowner asked them to name the head coach. They couldn't. They eventually left. I have to tell you something. I kind of did this when I was a kid, but not listen, it wasn't to this extent. We didn't kind of realize that it was wrong. We didn't lie to people. It was like my neighbors and I, we wanted to start like a club where, this is dumb, that we were like early teens, so we had all these ideas, right? So we wanted to start a club where, like a skating club, because I rollerbladed, and they were like, we had a couple skateboard friends, so we're like, wouldn't it be cool if we could raise money and build ramps, like build a half pipe and do this? So we wanted to start a skating club. So we just decided one day that we were going to go door to door and ask people to give us money for our skating club. We didn't form a skating club. We didn't like, it was like our idea of the week. Like looking back on it, there's no way we would have done this. And I have no business being on ramps on rollerblades. Okay, so like it was a very dumb idea. But for a while, a couple people gave us some money, and then one person was like, "Yeah, I've never heard of this. This is not I'm not gonna." We're like, "Well, we're also collecting cans, because in New York you get 5 cents if you bring a can back to the store. That's not a thing,
Right?
Right. That's not a thing here, but in New York you get a deposit, 5 cents." And every year, the sports boosters in our little town collect cans from people. Well, we decided 2 weeks before their can drive that we were going to have one for our skating club. So we probably took cans from the sports boosters. I feel wrong.
Okay, but at least you were making a legit effort. Like, you actually had intentions of making this skating club. You weren't just doing it like, ha ha ha, we'll take these people's money.
Yeah, no,
right?
I mean intentions, sure. Was it going to ever happen? Absolutely not. None of our parents
Right,
would let
but you
us
didn't
build
know
a
that.
half pipe in our backyard. Mom and Dad, we collected $8,000. We're going to build a half pipe in the backyard. They'd be like, go return all that money and like read a book or something, please.
Right. So your parents obviously didn't know you were going around collecting money.
No. Absolutely not. I think we only ended up with like $30 or something, so whatever.
Oh, wow. That's a good start.
Yeah,
Good job.
it really was. Coming up next, this, neither of us are parents, but maybe this is something we should remember for when we are.
It's the Puff and Steph Podcast.
Freisinger Hyundai, a refreshingly different car buying experience. Freisinger Hyundai dedicates itself to customer satisfaction. From the initial sale to the maintenance you'll need during the life of the vehicle, Freisinger Hyundai treats you like family. Check out their large selection of both the latest Hyundai lineup to certified pre-owned and used vehicles. Come see how Freisinger Hyundai drives the difference and tailors the purchase process to your needs. Right on the price, right on the pike. Freisinger Hyundai, 6115 Carlisle Pike, Mechanicsburg, 717-766-8422. During this time, many are out of work and struggling just to get by. It's good to know that your friends at Capital City Buy and Sell in Harrisburg have your back. If you're in need of extra help during the pandemic, you can pawn or sell unwanted or unneeded items that you may have laying around your house, including jewelry, electronics, tools, musical instruments, and a whole lot more. Capital City Buy and Sell is open 7 days a week, and they're always paying cash. Plus, they have low pawn interest and terms if you aren't quite ready to say goodbye to your item just yet. Capital City Buy and Sell, 3517 Walnut Street, Harrisburg. Online at harrisburgpapawn.com. Great news, everyone! American Shaman of PA's doors are back open for normal operations, and they're ready to bring you the much-needed relief that you've been waiting for. They care about their customers, and their customers keep coming back for more. Steve K says, American Shaman products drastically decrease my back pain and relieve my stress in just 1 month. Thank you! Stop by your local American Shaman of PA store for a free CBD sparkling water and free samples. Find their locations and more at hempushealth.com.
Do you love saving money but hate buying one of those coupon books filled with places you'll never go to? Well, here comes Quick Save Coupons to save the day. Quick Save Coupons is an app where you can find savings for restaurants, stores, and experiences that you will love. And here's the best part, it's free. No big coupon books to buy, no websites to give your information to. Quick Save Coupons will show you all of the savings in your area right on your phone. Just go to Google Play or the App Store and download the Quick Save Coupons app. Then start saving money on many of the places you already go to.
Now back to the Puff and Steph Podcast.
Reddit is a fantastic place to get some information and to get things to talk about in the show. I found this very interesting, even though it really doesn't pertain to either of us because we're not parents. But it's talking about popsicles in the shower. Have you ever heard about this?
I don't think so.
All right. It said, some time ago, I read a comment about someone's mother giving them popsicles in the shower to calm them down and reset their mood. I can't recall the post or the person, but that tip has been a game changer for me. Now I feel if my kid is getting too weird, too sensitive to anything, I suggest we have a popsicle in the shower and like everything calms her down instantly. Thank you, random stranger, for the most random and effective parenting tip I have ever received to date. My kid loves it. I love it. Everyone ends up happy. Apparently this works because it engages multiple senses. Feel of the water, the fruity taste and smell of the popsicle, also the combination of the hot water, the cold popsicle. Popsicle cools you off. Water simultaneously warms you up. There's like just this, all these senses are getting ticked, if you will, and it just keeps the kid from going nuts.
Okay, so the purpose is not to avoid a mess. Like you're eating in the shower because you might drip and it's sticky and then you can just wash it right off. That's not the purpose.
But that's pretty brilliant too. Popsicles with children can get really sticky and gross and messy. Or adults. Yeah.
Do you remember the whole shower oranges debacle of like 2017?
Yes.
Whenever it was this whole thing and you thought it was ridiculous and I thought it was genius?
Yeah, I do remember when people were eating oranges in the shower because for some reason oranges are just a fruit that some people can't control. Like it's really not that hard to eat an orange. So for those of you who weren't a part of this conversation that Steph and I had on the radio, people were eating oranges because they're like, oranges are so messy, aren't they? It's like a terrible ass scene on TV commercial with a product that you don't know. It's like, oranges are so messy. So what are you going to do? Oh, I know. I'm going to eat them and peel them in the shower. That way, when I get into the orange and the juices start flowing, I don't have to worry about where it goes because it just goes down the drain. Thanks, shower orange.
It does sound like a bad infomercial, but I actually think it's smart because oranges do get messy, you know?
But did you ever try it?
You know what? I didn't. I truthfully don't eat oranges often enough to do this experiment, but I kind of had the same concept in mind with this popsicle thing.
Yeah, no, it's a decent way of thinking about it. I didn't think about it like that. I just thought, like, who would have thought, like, if it becomes a thing, that's fine. Parents telling other parents, hey, this is a cool little parenting trick. It takes their mind off whatever they're mad about because their senses are being overloaded with hot and cold and sweet and wetness and all this other stuff. Like, but who's the first? Who's the first person that's like, I know what'll work. I'll give my kid a popsicle and stick him in the shower. Like that.
Right.
That
Who
to
thought of that?
That to me is either you're genius or you just tried a bunch of things, threw it against a wall, see what stuck.
Right. Exactly. But I guess it worked.
All right, let's go into Stumpin' Steph. On a recent survey, 10% of people, this is a lot actually, said they have experienced this on a date. What is this? 10% of people have experienced this on a date. Actually, that's not too much, I suppose. This is not a good thing, by the way. It's not an illegal thing, per se, but it's not a good thing. It's not something you want to happen. That's my hint.
Is it something that's out of your control?
It can be, but not always. Sometimes it's your fault, sometimes it's not.
Is it the fault? Could it be the fault of the person you're on a date with, or it's your own fault?
That depends, and I can't answer that fully without giving the answer away.
This has happened on a date to 10% of people.
And it's a bad thing. It's not something that you would be like, it's something you would tell people, and people would be like, well, maybe that's a sign that this isn't going to work out.
Do you have car issues?
Ooh, I'm going to give this one to you, Steph.
No way.
Car accident. We're looking for car accidents.
Wow. You know what? I got to give a shout out to my brother and his girlfriend here because when they were on their way to meet for the very first time, she actually got in a car accident. And the first time they met was in the hospital. He went to see her in the hospital. Not kidding. Dude,
here's the thing. You got to do date 2 then. There's no doubt about it. If a guy who doesn't even know you shows up to the hospital to see you, you gotta do date 2, and you almost have to put out too. But I don't know. You don't want to talk about that with your brother.
Stop it. No, I mean things are going well though. They've been together for a while now, but that was their first date.
All right, good on them. Why not to let it ruin it? According to research, doing this at dinner on a first date increases your chances of a second date. What is it? This is tough. Feel free to ask away with hints. I'll give you all the hints you want for this one.
Is this something that the girl or the guy does, or both?
Both, really.
Doing this. Can you repeat the question?
Doing this at dinner on a first date increases your chances of a second date.
Paying for your date.
No.
Well, that also increases your chances, by the way.
I forgot my wallet.
Saying.
I forgot my wallet. Just figured you'd pick this one up.
Being polite to the server.
Nope.
Oh, pulling the chair out for them.
Nope. It's nothing romantic. It's not being a gentleman. I mean, that helps, don't get me wrong, but the answer we're looking for is nothing like you would be like, oh, that's so romantic. Oh, he's so sweet to do that. No, it's nothing like that.
Doing this. So it's something you do while you're at a restaurant?
Yep. It's definitely restaurant. It really can only be done at a restaurant. So if you go mini golfing on your first date, it doesn't pertain to that. It's restaurant.
Oh, is it ordering a certain kind of food, like ordering pasta?
You're so close. It involves the food.
Oh, ordering dessert.
Nope. This is a really
ordering
tough one.
appetizers.
Nope. This is a really tough one. Nope. But it
Is it a specific kind of food?
No. No.
But it has to do with the food.
Yep.
Letting the other person sample some of your dinner.
No. We're going to move on, and I'm going to give you another one because this one's really hard. But it's ordering the exact same thing.
Oh, okay. I probably would have got that in the next
You think so?
15 or 20 minutes.
Yeah, it was very random. I don't know how that would work. Be like, I like chicken fingers, and he likes chicken fingers. He could be the one.
Yeah, right. Well, I feel like in movies they always do that. They're like, I'll have what he's having, and I'm like, nah, I'm ordering my own food.
Right. But I don't know, if you're talking to a guy and you're like, hey, what looks good here? Like, I like the steak, and you're like, okay. And you're like, I'll have the chicken, and then he'll go, I'll also have the chicken. I heard on this podcast that I should order what you order.
Yeah, I'd be a little weirded out. Like, yeah, what you want? Order your own food, you know?
All right. This is a little bonus one. When asked what is the one non-negotiable feature someone has to have in order for you to date them, 13% of people surveyed said this. The non-negotiable feature that someone has to have in order for you to date them, 13% of people said this.
Is this a physical feature?
No.
They have a job.
No.
So it's something about their personality?
Nope.
Is it something they like to do, like a hobby?
No.
And it's not a physical feature
Correct.
that you can see?
Correct. You're,
Oh my gosh,
you're gonna get this. 13% of people do this, and it's to me and to you. I know for a fact you're gonna disagree with this. This is not who you are, but 13% of people are this type of people that care about this more than most.
Oh, they must make good money.
Yep. 13% of people say that they will only date wealthy people.
See, that would be completely unfair and hypocritical of me because I'm poor. So how can I be like, well, no, you need to have a ton of money? That's not
That's
fair.
not how people think, though. You go, I'm Steph. I'm the ish. I deserve to be taken care of. So I'm going to date someone who's going to, I don't know, put gold chains on me and crowns and things. I don't know what girls think about.
Or just buy me dogs. I don't need gold chains. I just want more dogs.
And our Facebook is flooded with guys offering to buy you dogs. As of right
I
now.
accept all the dogs.
As of right now. All right, friends. That's your Monday show. We hope you have a fantastic start to your week. We will see you on Tuesday. Bye.
It's the Puff and Steph Podcast.